Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. If you're looking for all things Ducati related, motorcycle related, both gear and product reviews, stick around and let's get into the video. First things first, I'd like to welcome any new subscribers, welcome back any current subscribers. If you like what you see and you want to see more, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. So, today's topic, we are talking about short levers versus long levers. A lot of people prefer one over the other, which is completely fine. And I'd like to talk about the levers that I'm currently using on my bike, which are the Pazzo shorties. I've been running these on the bike since I've owned it, really, so 3 years or so. And I'm just starting to wonder whether I should go back to having long levers, pardon me, as I can't seem to be getting enough purchase on the actual bar itself when it comes to heavy braking. I don't know whether it's something I need to address in terms of the pads are old and they need replacing, whether the lines need bleeding, whether my front wheel's slightly wonky. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm hoping to find out what it is soon enough. But yeah, really, it was just a general chit chat to see what people think about shorty levers versus long. I mean, personally speaking, I kind of like the short levers because it means I don't have to use my whole hand when it comes to pulling the clutch in. Because I'm not gonna lie, short levers do make that a hell of a lot easier. Well, for me it does anyway. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for everyone. So, you know, it is a bit of a trade-off, one over the other. I mean, I know the shorty levers look a lot better in terms of aesthetically pleasing, but do they actually serve a better purpose than the long levers? And the argument is, do you go for style over substance? I mean, like I said, short levers are better for a lot of things, but better for everything? Don't know. I mean, for street riding, a lot of people do say the shorty levers are better because it means you don't have to use so much effort to pull the levers in and stuff like that, which means you can hold on to the bars better and so on and so forth. But after a discussion with a mechanic at my work, doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work as well as they say. Going back to the aesthetics of it, I mean, looks wise, I think they look amazing. Performance wise, it's debatable. And not only that, these days there's so many different brands on the market. You know, there's Pazzo, ASV, you know, particular brand performance ones like Ducati Performance and whatever else. And in some cases, okay, fine. If it works out for you, it works out for you. If it don't, then it don't. I know people say that eBay levers are shit and they break and stuff like that, but I'll be honest, I've used Chinese levers on my 848s and even on my 748 back when I had it, and if I'm honest with you, they weren't that bad. I mean, granted, obviously, in terms of general materials they're made of, they're nowhere near as good, and you know, you can't get away from that. It's just what it is. It's the nature of the beast. But what I will say is that they might be cheap, but if you break one or bend one or whatever, you can replace them fairly inexpensively. I mean, take these Pazzo levers. Now, I'm going from memory, so please bear with. If I remember rightly, these levers, each, this is not per set. Per set, I sound like I came from fucking West Yorkshire then. They're not per set, but per individual levers. I think there's somewhere in the region of like 90 quid each. And that's the, you know, the bitter pill to swallow. You know, if you want a decent brand, you have to pay the money. And I get that, I really do. But in all honesty, I don't think the cheap levers are that much worse than the branded stuff. I mean, yes, I am running Pazzo levers on the bike now, but as a bit of a test, I've actually got a set of Chinese eBay jobby levers that I had for my 848, which I'm going to bung on and see if there's any real difference. And the next video you see will be a review on those levers, because I've had, let's say, I've had these Pazzos on the bike for, well, since I bought the bike. But in terms of what the cheapy ones are going to be like in comparison, that's going to be in an upcoming video. You know, you can see from these shorties, I'm only using 2 fingers. Yeah, that's what she said. And yeah, the levers, in all honesty, I think that clutch side, they work really, really well. Brake side, I'm not so sure. Also, I'd like to just take a second to do a little bit of a side review on these discs that I've got. The EBC wavy rotors, and I've had them on the bike for probably since last August, and in all honesty, they're actually pretty decent. You know, there's a good strong bite from the caliper onto the disc itself. They give more feedback than your standard Brimbos do, which is always nice. They look pretty cool as well. What I'll actually do is I'll actually throw up a picture of what they look like in the daylight, because obviously with it being night time you can't really see it. It's fair to say as well that winter is finally upon us. Also, I'm going to be doing a video soon on tips, tricks and advice on what to do if you're a new rider, so stay tuned for that, as that's going to be in an upcoming series that I'm going to be starting fairly soon. Also, I would like to say again, thank you to all my subs and followers and commenters and so on. And also keep your eyes peeled for future giveaways I'm going to start doing soon. There's going to be a few bits and pieces I'm going to be trying to do, and giveaways and stuff like that in the near future, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And if there's anything that you guys want me to review, like product wise, if there's something that you'd want to see on this channel, let me know. Tell me in the comments below what you think will be something good to review on the channel. I mean, like I say, the channel is small, but with your guys' help and word of mouth and all the other good stuff, we will make the channel great. Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below as to what you'd like to see me review. So without further ado, I've waffled on long enough, so stick around for future videos, boys and girls, and once again thank you for your support, and as always, be good, be loved, take care of each other, be safe on the road, and as always, adios.